all, welcome to the channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Modz. Now, I've got another edition of the DeLorean for you today. So we have issue 54 of Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. Now, we're working on the rear bulkhead. There is some fiddly bits to do in this one, like always with the DeLorean, but we'll address them when we get to the build table. But I don't know how long this video is going to take, because it is a little bit fiddly on this one, but I'm sure we'll be okay. So, with all that said, let's get modelling. One, two, three, four. Okay, let's get started. Now, bring the DeLorean across here. What it's wanting us to do is we've got some wires that go down this side of the centre console. And it's 3 red wires and 2 black wires. Now, what it wants us to do is to unravel them, which I've done so far. But then what it's asking us to do, it wants us to put them in a certain sequence on this black part here. You'll be able to see in the instructions when it's on the screen. I reckon this is going to be fun, because I don't think the red ones, I can't see being an issue, but black on black could be, and my glasses are steaming up. So I've just brought the wires out a little bit further so I can sort of manage this task. So, right. I think it helps to have good light. Okay, that's the first one in. Now, it said once you've got them in, all of them, to bend them at the back. I think it's wise to bend them now. I don't see any point in not doing that now to make sure that they stay in place. I mean, you could put a drop of glue or something, but we'll see how this goes. Right. So underneath that on my left, it wants a black one. This is where it's going to get fun, because black on black is hard to see. Doesn't help with my left hand is shaking. Right, that's gone through. Again, it's asking to bend it, so I'll bend it. So I've bent that one. What I might do is the next black one down below, because these are definitely going to be the hardest. So just below that black one. So I'm having to get right up and close with this now. My hands have stopped shaking. Right. Right, I do have some more tweezers here, if these holes are not big enough. So, because all it's doing every time it goes through the hole, it just wants to scrunch up, which means the hole is really, really tiny. Right. Gone through the hole, but just not enough around the back. Oh gosh, that was difficult. Okay, that one was difficult. Right, so what we need to do next is the last 2 red remaining ones. Now, these holes, actually I can actually see a bit of leftover plastic in there. So that one definitely did need making a bit bigger. You know what? I'm going to do the other one too. Save a lot of hassle. Right, so these red wires now should go in there. No problem at all. He says. It's just wanting to scrunch up. As soon as you offer it to the hole, it just doesn't want to go through. Right, try again. Try that wire on the bottom one and see if it is the actual hole. Right. No. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and just get my pin vise on this and make these holes a little bit bigger. So back in a sec. Okay, I've got all them wires in now, as you can see here. That was really fiddly, but the last two holes had some plastic in, so I had to basically get the pin vise and make them holes bigger. So, okay, so what we need to do next is, where's our carpet? Right, so we've got the rear bulkhead. I put my carpet mod on it. Now, we'll know I've had to sand these sides down so it would fit. There was a terrible alignment problem with it, but it's sorted anyway. Right, so what we need to do next is we need to attach what we've just done to the rear bulkhead. Now, this is going to be fun. Now, it looks like attaching with an AP screw, so I'm going to be good. I'm going to try and get an AP screw ready. I'm waiting. But I personally think it would have been easy to do this on the car. Just move that seat forward. Right. Come on. Right, that's lined up. Right, I've moved across screen here. Right, okay, that is now in place. Oh, that wasn't easy. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to put the bulkhead in place. Let's get it lined up with the holes. Now I have moved all the wires that should be coming round the back of it off. Okay, and then it wants us to fit it with 4 FP screws from underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if I can get one loaded up. My screwdriver. Turn this on its side. This is going to be fun. That's while I'm doing this, I'll stick the side camera on. There we go. Now that's gripped, which is great. Okay, and I want to get the bottom in next, and the reason for that is then hold it while I do the middle two. Actually balance it. Okay there, actually. Right, that's wrapped. Excellent. Okay. Now the 2 middle ones. Now you'd think with any of the part work that would be it in this issue, but no, we've actually got some more stuff to do, which is fantastic. Oh, nearly done. Oh, Jesus. That nearly went flying. Right, that screw wasn't lining up for a second then, but it is now. Okay, there we go. Bulkhead in place, that's come off again. I'll have to reattach that. Now what I can do is I can now move back and sort out some of these wires, which I'll sort out after we've done the recording. Okay, right, so moving on, just put that to one side and we'll go back to the overhead camera, because that's not it. We've got some more to do. So we've got this detail here, and we have the fire extinguisher. We'll place that in there, and then we're going to secure that underneath with 2 AP screws. One. Oh, got my screwdriver. I'm hoping that's the last of the fiddly issues done. Probably, no, I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be at all. Okay, that's the fire extinguisher installed. Next, we've got these 2 little pipes. Now, we do have a half moon shape in them, so they can only go in one way by using 2 AP screws. And these are literally going to fit into these 2 holes here. And I think the fiddliness of this is lining everything up, basically. So I can get it in there. I might just glue these in and then put a screw in the back. So it's going to be really hard to do with them loose like they are. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. What ham? Right, I need a new cocktail stick, and we'll get them glued in, and then we know that they're in, and I can get the screw in from the back. It's definitely the better option to go with. Right, okay, tray for glue. Glue. I never use a lot of glue anyway, so right. I'll get the first one in, making sure it's the right way. That one's in, just hold it there for a couple of seconds. Come on, you're gonna glue. Yeah. You've got no choice in the matter on this one. Aren't these Delorean videos fun? No, don't want to glue. Right, so I'm going to get the other one in anyway. That one's going like that. 1, 2, 3. For some reason these don't want to glue. No, they don't want to glue at all. It might be the paint they've used. We'll try. Yeah. Right, let's just try it, see if this works. Oh, yeah, sort of glued. Okay. Right, so while I'm holding them, I'm just going to a bit light pressure just while I get the screw head started off. I'm going to do both at the same time. So slight pressure on the top of them. That would have been impossible doing it, trying to hold them in place. And holding them in place and doing these up, that would have been an impossibility. That one's nice and tight. That one's nice and tight. Okay. Right, so we've got that detail now. Now this now needs putting on the car. It's going to go on at the back here. It's going to simply slot in. We have got a location tab. And it's going to go in like that. And then I bet you this is going to be screwed in from underneath with some AP screws. And I'm correct. So, no surprise there. Right. Hopefully I've got this lined up. Which I have, because that's biting. It should be more or less about a lot more straight on here. A bit off to me. But the location tab is there. Okay. And that's that in place, and that is the issue done. It's a little bit skew with that. Strange why that's so like it is. And I don't like what's happened here with this carpet. Right, okay. I'll be fiddling with it for the rest of the night, probably. Okay, and that is this issue done. So, wow, what an absolute nightmare some of that was. But, yeah, all them wires are in. And, yeah, we've completed it. I'll probably definitely do a bit of more wire tidy down the line. I'm just wondering if I've missed a step. Yes, I've missed. This block here goes in just underneath there. I thought I'd missed something. I knew it wouldn't have gone that smooth. Right, so I'll just loosen them screws off. So it's this coloured wire here, it's multicolour, and that's just gone in just in there. And then I'll quickly get the screws back in. Okay, now that is definitely complete. Move that seat back. There we go. Okay, so that is issue 54 complete. Well, that was an issue, and I am sweating. Absolutely sweating. Them wires were a nightmare. Yeah, I knew this would happen when I signed up for this build. I knew there was issues with it. I knew it's very fiddly in places, so I did know this was coming. I did want it to challenge, and sometimes the challenging ones are always the enjoyable ones. Great news today. I've just had a shipment confirmation of Ecto 1, so that will be issue 107, which we get the door, which then we can start working back on the Ecto 1 again. Oh, that is going to be a relief, because that's been quite a while since we last did the Ecto 1. And there's going to be a marathon of that one to do as well. So, all going to be good soon. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And hit that notification bell and you'll be notified of any future issues or videos on the channel. But, as always guys, stay safe and bye for now.